Hi guys, welcome back. Nomad with me, Sid, and yeah, I've made a little change to the mod pack since last time. Let me just show you this. I added the Antique Atlas mod and spawned one in because I thought this would be ideal for tracking our movements. So that was where we spawned. There's a spider spawner. We kind of headed across here, went up here, I recall. There's base camp 1, and it'll just give me a visual representation of, and this is where I am at the moment, visual representation of our journeys, and it gives me the ability to export images. So I have just recently set up, I'm just going to get that cow. Whoop, no, I'm not. Ow. Just recently set up a WordPress blog page. We have that. Thank you. And you as well. You can never have too much leather and food. Yeah, just recently set up a WordPress blog page, titaniumsid.wordpress.com for my journeys. And oh, out of food. What we got? What can we munch on that's quick? We'll have those. Actually, I'll have those. Keep the inventory space free. Don't think I really need that. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, so on there I've got a section for each of my Let's Play series, and as I say, this is where we left off. There's the volcanoes over there, but I'll be able to export the Atlas and upload that image to that site, so we'll have like a visual representation. I hear a cow. Hey. Oh, hello. Anyway, completely phased out there, so I am not going into the jungle. The jungle is bad. Pardon me. What I could do with is some more cotton plants, actually. So I'm going to head this way and continue walking. This series is actually getting a lot more likes and love than I thought it would, to be honest. I was, as you probably know, I was a little bit dubious when I first started doing it. I'll stay clear of them mushrooms. Some of those poison you and do all sorts of weird things. Cotton tree? Oh, what's down there? Let's have a look. And it would be useful if I were ready to mine tin. So yeah, it's getting a lot more likes than I expected, to be honest with you. Which is not a bad thing, you know. I like it. I like the fact that we have likes. So today I'm going to continue moving. Just keep my eye open for any easily accessed surface iron. Just scoff them. And obviously bits of food. I've still got some iron, so we're not a million miles from the truth. Now, there's been a couple of suggestions made. One is to look at using let me just get this one up, a dolly. Now, these allow you to pick up chests and things and move them with you, which would give me a huge amount of inventory space. The drawback is when it is loaded, it adds slowness and mining fatigue, so it's probably not ideal for travelling. The other thing that was suggested was a portable tank. Yes, it is just copper and glass, so that's a definite one we will be making. I checked it on the FTB wiki and it said some ludicrous mining recipe, but crafting recipe, which there was no way I could have made now. But yeah, it appears that recipe was an FTB one and not. Ooh, desert. What have we got over here? What time is it for that matter? Midday. We've got plenty of time. So I've got to keep my eye out for string, because I could definitely use more than bloody mushrooms. Do they poison you? No, they're alright. There are some within that you only, when you touch them, they just make you go sick as a dog. Any bamboo shoots? Nope. Yeah, so the things I need to do, I need to get this leveled up to the point where it can mine tin, because that will open up a whole world of possibilities for me. The other thing I wanted to look at was, yeah, when we get tin, we can make a strong box, and we will also be able to do possibly things. Then these are portable, so these could be a useful means of carrying my inventory. Whoop. Now, there's somebody suggested I kind of set some ground rules for this, which is a pretty good idea for the nomadic existence that we're experiencing. So kind of loosely going to work on the basis that I can set down a base camp like I did at the previous base camp. I can't build using anything except... Have we just reached an ocean? Am I going to have to go? Let me just go and have a look over there. I can't build with anything except easily, portable... Yeah, not portable... degradable materials, so wooden building, stuff like that. None of this building huge stone forts or whatever. Can only stay there now. The suggestion was only stay there for 7 Minecraft days. I think the way to work this would be... Come on, get in here. Would be to actually have the rule that you can only stay there for... is it worth knocking that down? We'll have a bash. Or is this going to act like a gravestone? No, I'm going to have to... It didn't give me anything. Tight. Yeah, so you can only stay there for as long as the area you are in can sustain you. Because, many nomadic species kind of work on that basis, so as they move and migrate around based on the supplies and the food in the area. And once the food is, the resources are worn out, then they will move on to another grazing ground. If you're kind of a grazing animal, or if you were people, you'd maybe follow the herds, because the herds would be migrating. Maybe I should have built a boat. Well, head over to the island there, and then we'll move in and go on carrying on looking. Not really ready for snorkeling yet. Although, given the difficulty I've had with the mariculture of just getting natural gas and finding natural gas, I don't think I'll ever be snorkeling, because that's what you need to make it. So I think you can eat these seaweeds, actually. I've not seen any kelp forests. I know they are edible. Let me just go and see if we can bash a few of these and see if they're edible. Whoop. I know I can't do anything with lilies. Whoop. Damn it, you got away from me. Lovely gravel beach. So continue over this way, I think. We'll just snort. Well, that did a fat lot of good. I don't think I can eat that at all, no. So bye-bye. I don't need to carry you. Let's just head over to this jungle. So yeah, that's the basics, and we're just going to continue wandering through, and I'm going to ramble on and go to visit down memory lane, and talk about me, because why not? I've got your ear. So, oh, you can eat these. Good. That's handy. Let's get a few more of those while we're walking or travelling. I need to... Oh god. I need to set up a base camp. not a base camp, just somewhere to put my bed down and sleep because it's getting dark. Oh, there's kelp down there. Yeah, so we're twiddling along quite nicely at the moment. Let me just get my bed down and sleep. Oh, I got a tomato seed. Not that it's going to have a chance to grow. Okay, bye-bye. We'll eat some more of that. So yeah, what was I going to say? Completely lost it now. I'll just keep on walking along. I may have to build a boat and actually go sailing if this land runs out. And this is not going to be ideal for the hunger walking through a jungle. But, you know, oh, hello kitty. Oh, little baby, little baby. Hello. I love the way they get trapped and then they just sit there running on the spot like some kind of loot. Oh, I don't want that sapling, thanks. Yeah. So, anyway, if you've watched me for a while, you probably know a few of the more commonly known facts about me. For example, my real name is John, and, you know, my screen name or my nickname is Sid. Has been for many, many years. Let's just have that. Do I really? No, I'm not going to bother with copper. If I see iron, I'll grab it because that's going to be useful. And if I see piggies, I'll grab them because I've got inventory space for them. I am, let's see, 45 at the moment, and I don't want bloody tomatoes. Wouldn't mind if I could eat the actual seeds, but you can't. Yeah, 45 years old. So old and wrinkly for anybody under the age of 20 for definite. The interesting fact with age is you know you're old when your relatives actually start to treat you like you're old. I remember when I was like 18 or so, and I used to be very good, you know, have a good friendly relationship with my cousins, who were about 3 or 4 years, between 3 to like 7 or 8 years younger than me. And I always remember the day that I suddenly felt old was the day I just turned about 2021, and they suddenly started treating me like they treated their parents. And that was like, oh man, I'm actually old now, because cocoa. Can you make anything just with cocoa on this? What can we use that for? Oh no. Okay, so we can, I want to know what I can, oh, brown wool, alright, that's, so you obviously got the usual cookies, anything interesting, anything edible and quick. You know, a hell of a lot of brown stained stuff. You can make cocoa powder. A lot of brown stained things. Ceramic dye. Oh, what's that? Chocolate milk. God knows how much that gives you back in terms of. Well, what do we use that for? Chocolate bar, hot chocolate, and unfulfilling snack. Chocolate ice cream. I don't think there's anything really desperately needs it. No, we'll leave it. Yeah, so that was kind of the day that I realised I was old. I was 21, and I realised that I was no longer a child, and everybody younger than me would treat me old. But now I'm 45. I've been gaming really since I was 9, playing initially role-playing games. So I started with the Dungeons and Dragons basic set, the red box set, if you remember that. If you do remember that, you're as old as me. It's actually a collector's item these days. I wish I'd still got mine. If you have it with the original dice and the little crayon for colouring in the God, little crayon for colouring in the dice numbers, it's worth quite a bit, actually, if you've got one of those. It's a bit like when you have a... what's the word I'm looking for? When you have a computer that's a certain model, and they say if you've got a Commodore 64 or a Sinclair Spectrum or something like that, if you've got that in the box with the manuals and all the stuff that came with it, they're actually pretty good collector's pieces. But yeah, so I started gaming with Dungeons and Dragons, and I've played Dungeons and Dragons for a long time since, actually. I've even been self-publishing Dungeons and Dragons books for about 10 years as well. So you know, it's been a gaming thing, and obviously along comes maybe about 1980, 81, and I got my first computer, my Sinclair ZX81, and the world changed pretty much for me. I suddenly realised what we got going on here. Any badness? Iron? Can I just sneak in and grab that? Thank you. Just doing sneaky mining at the moment. I'm not going to engage the hostiles because I'm not overly well armoured. Yeah, so I did the gaming side of things, got into the computers, Sinclair ZX81, like I said. Oh, look at this poor fella. He died on a floating platform of land. And he doesn't give me anything either. Tight ass. What else we got to eat? Cactus fruit. Lovely. So yeah, that's I've been playing games, things, and then, you know, more recently I got into this peculiar game which involved placing blocks and surviving, and yeah, I got slightly addicted, ever so. So I think, you know, I just realised when I was playing Minecraft and playing this a lot, you know, I just wanted to share my experiences and just have a chat and share my ideas of good ways to do things, not necessarily always the right way, because, you know, there's no such thing as a right or wrong way in a... Oh, I missed him. My sprinting abilities in this game has been noted. I double tap and I don't run. That's why I don't really do much in the way of little mini games like Hunger Games and stuff. So where are we now anyway? What have we... God, from there, kind of come right round. So I think we started off, where are we? No, I'm lost. We started off over here, yeah, and I've basically come right round over this way. This is where this atlas is pretty cool, actually, because it gives us this this view of the world, which we wouldn't otherwise have. Okay, well, I'm going to continue ambling for a little while. I'm going to just grab a bit of things, and I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll talk a bit more. Yeah, I I fell in this ravine, so survived, which was of course a good thing. But so while I'm down here and there's not a whole lot of badness attacking the crap out of me, I'm going to take advantage of this. I've got a furnace going up there cooking up my food just to try and reduce the number of inventory slots I'm carrying in terms of raw and cooked meats. I actually went after that, which was the sad thing. That's not what I came down. That's lead, which I can get, but I don't desperately want at the moment. I definitely don't want to go down there. So let's see if I can find a way out. Yeah, here. if I just put a block in. Oh, there we go. We're out. Yeah. So, word to the wise: watch those ravines in jungles. Jungles are a nightmare for that, to be honest. Oh, baby kitty again. Come on. Any more in there? No, that's just... Excuse me, kitty. Need to get back up here. Yeah, so I've got like my steaks cooking up at the moment. I'm just going to get this lot cooked up and then I'll leave these behind and continue onwards. And whenever I get the opportunity, I will be aiming to level that. So I'm at 17% soon. Not, well, quite a long way off leveling this up, to be honest. I can't see anything in there of any major interest. So I think I'm going to head round this way and see what's up here, because there's definitely something going on there. Yes. Anyway, back in a mo once I've finished rationalising my inventory. Okay, I must stop saying okay when I cut back into these videos. I've spotted it myself doing it all the time, and I'm consciously trying to stop it, but it's just such a habit. I've built some iron armour, so I'm feeling a bit safer, and I've got with the iron I've got. Now, the other thing I'm going to build is a... Oh, I need a chest first. Probably need to grab some wood soon as well. Now I've got the hunter's backpack, so now I've got iron. I'm going to add to my repertoire the miner's backpack, which will take ores and things, I believe. When it'll take that, but it doesn't. Oh God, you're going to be like that, are you? Let's see whether you'll take it like that, will you? Yes, of course you will. Okay, so I'll break those back down. Oh, I didn't really want to do that. Bum. Oh well, we'll just have to... Oh, that was aluminium, not iron. Ah. Why did I think that was iron then? Let's just stick everything into there that we can. Can't do that. That frees up some inventory space for me. Excellent. Righty-ho. Just grab my bed and we're off again. And I'm heading this way. I think the coast then goes up that way, looking at the atlas, so we'll head that way and see what we get. I don't want to stay in this jungle overly long because it drains hunger. There's so much jumping involved. It's probably quicker and easier just to swim across than go across the jungle. And I need more string, because once I've got string I can make myself a forester's backpack, which will allow me to carry wood and stuff in there, so I'll be able to carry a lot more timber related products, a bit like a lumberyard. And yeah, so we're moving on steadily. As I say, I need to get... These gravel beaches are horrible. Right, let's head this way, see what we get. I've got to keep my eye out for that stringy string. And so far, certainly this journey, the biomes have been pretty standard. Cotton. Yeah, go down there and up that way, I think. So this map's going to be invaluable. And give me a record. So where was I? What was I saying about gaming? Oh yeah, yeah, I was even gaming for far too many years. And but I love games of all kinds, really. And chicken. Sorry, but you're in the right place at the right time, chickens. God, is it... Where does the time go? Oh, that's bad. That is full of badness. let's put my bed down and see whether we can. I'll just go and grab that while I can. And can we sleep before the badness comes? I know I'm armoured now, I shouldn't feel quite so vulnerable, but safety first. Okay. Oh, hello. Where's the other one then? Is he pathfinding around here somehow? I don't know where that other zombie's gone. And I need more. Still need. Whoa! Oh, that's where you're coming out, is it, you little sod? Oh, yeah. Oh, giant zombie. Oh, zombie spawner. Well, I'll not hang around with that, 'cause he's got one of those bloody arrow spawners as well. Let's head off this way a bit. Leave the zombies to it. Still, that's more experience for my sword, so that will level up soon, I hope. What are we at? 71%. I could have just hung around and leveled that up, actually. That is quite possibly an idea. Let me get that bread back out. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go wander over there and use that spawner while it's light, so we can use the daylight to our advantage and get this sword leveled up a level. So I'll be back in a moment. Well, I took out the arrow thing, but it's too light. That's not spawning because it's daylight, and that's obviously above the surface. The block light's too high. Well, we'll carry on for a little bit longer before we call it an episode, I think. I just want to see whether we can get to some interesting biomes rather than this seemingly unending snow biome that we've got going on. And this is just Ravine City, isn't it? A lot of iron down there, though. Oh, God. Very tempted. Let me put my atlas out of the way. I heard that. Get some aluminium while we're at it as well. I might as well grab what I can from here. It all goes to levelling up the pick and the elusive tin level, which will open up a few other things. I think once I've got tin I can do gold as well, although I may already be able to do gold. I just haven't seen any yet because we've not been underground. I can hear you, mate. And once we've got that, we can start playing with some useful stuff. So, like, get the Tinker's Construct pack rather than the what's the word I'm looking for? These forestry packs, which are fine, but the specialist nature of them makes them a little bit less useful than other general packs. And I've got tin, that'll give me the strong box. Invar might be a little bit. Alright. What's that? Oh no, it's just a hole. Yeah, so what am I at now anyway? 31%. Got ages to go on this. I may have to do another base camp and do a little bit of surface mining at some point, just to take this to the next level. Oh, more iron. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh, and no copper. I'm probably going to have to set the smeltery up to get that. Those aluminium ingots back into those aluminium back into ingot form, because I don't think I can use it in this stupid form here. Alright, we can get out and continue on. But the nice thing now, you see, is all of that is gone out of my image, straight into the pack. Right, let's just try and get on. I'll just have these chickens. Okay, just getting so distracted by random food. Oh, that looks nice. No, you can live. I'm not swimming after you. Ooh, what have we got here? Apart from an unloaded chunk. Oh, I like the look of this bit. Oh, hello. I'll probably level this sword up just killing chickens. Come back. What have we got going on here then? So we've got some aluminium, some copper, and then quite a mountainous looking region, which could be interesting. What's this? Thought that was an altar then for a second, but it's not. Where? Oh, crap. Bloody fishing zombie. And a giant cat statue and a whole load of F3A unloaded chunks. Well, this looks like probably, oh Jesus, this is a tall thing. This looks like a good point to leave off to next time. I think I'll probably go and just set myself up down here on the beach for the night camp. We've got some coal, some overhanging stuff over there. We're going to continue on that way, and I think I've got some chicken kicking around, raw chicken. Yep, probably got more feathers than I need. So, oh, and I need coal, don't I? Give me one of them. Forgot I've got this. Use a frying pan. I'll cook this up, and then next episode we'll continue working on around here. May do a little bit of digging around on these mineral deposits in between episodes, just to try and get you that one a little bit closer to leveling, and maybe that one a little bit closer to leveling. But yeah, until next time, the sun's setting. This is a good point to add a new waypoint. Episode 3, end. Done, back, and we'll add that into my map so we know where are we? Add a marker there. So we've got a little trail of, it'd be nice if it gave a little dotted line as to where you've been, like that Indiana Jones stuff. But yeah, so until next time, thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. Bye for now.